holy cow, Bitcoin is falling. What are we going to do? It's going down. It's going down so much, right? But it's still over 60,000, I think, right? And they're saying China continues to clean up the crypto mining market, which is the reason why it came down. That's what they're saying, even though I think China has banned crypto. I think they're up to 7 times this year.
Give or take.
Right? 6, 7 times that they ban. I think once you ban it, right? It's like, I'm never talking to you again, Daniel. And then having you on the podcast and saying, I'm never talking to you again, Daniel. And just saying it every single week, right? People are going to be like, Daniel's not going to be on anymore. I'm like, but I'm never talking to him, but yet you're on every week. I love this as a reason for, again, there has to be a reason, right, Daniel, behind everything?
Yeah. You
can't just say stocks go up or down or whatever goes up and down. But I found that interesting with, Bitcoin pulling back, a lot of cryptos pulling back. But for me, look, I'm welcoming this pullback. If you're someone who's signed up, we had a lot of people sign up to Crypto Intelligence, and they started the gate really, really well, which I'm happy with. We want this. We want a pullback. I mean, I know that Bitcoin's going to be a lot higher 3 years from now. I don't know where it's going to be 3 months from now. I know that this move was incredible, but you're taking small positions in these stocks and being able to add to them. If you look at the positions in my portfolio, Crypto Intelligence, you're going to see 30x, 20x winners. I mean, the average position was up well over 600%. The average position, that includes a couple of losses. Those positions, some of those that you see with the highest gains, were down 30, 40% for us, but we had very small positions and we added over time. So with this industry that's this crazy, where you see a 5, 7% move in a day and everyone's like, crypto's crashing. Yeah, they're not talking about it going up tremendously this year. They're just talking about, hey, it's off of 67,000 of its high now 60,000, and they have all these excuses. But if you're investing in this industry the right way, you're kind of welcoming this pullback, right? It's going to give you a chance to invest in a lot of names, that were really expensive that may have pulled back.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, nothing has changed other than, again, they point to China headlines. They point to evidently in the infrastructure bill there was a tax reporting or transaction reporting with Bitcoin, so they're kind of saying, hey, a lot of those people are getting nervous, so they're going to sell some now. Just be careful. I mean, this is just what Bitcoin does. It's very volatile. Nothing has changed for the bulls or bears other than the price. I'll give you the real reason why Bitcoin has dropped so much is because I bought more of Galaxy Digital yesterday. No shit. So, of course, that's why I should have put out a tweet on your account or whatever since I don't have my own yet. But that's the true reason why everything is down 10%, because I added to my Galaxy Digital position, which I've been buying over time, and I'm fine with it. It's okay. What's interesting is Cointelegraph, which is a great free site for
they are good.
Quick note on these sites. So CoinDesk and Cointelegraph and Decrypt and there's several out there that are very good. Those are just the 3 that are on the tip of my tongue. CoinDesk recently changed their, platform or view. When you go to CoinDesk.com now, it's changed recently, and it is terrible. I don't even know what I'm looking at anymore. It's that bad. Whoever decided to do that, once things are so good, it's like how Apple keeps upgrading things on their phones and they change, there would be no innovation if it was left up to me, Frank. That's why it takes all kinds to make the world spin around. Because I'm the guy that says, hey, when this works, Drudge Report, best fantastic news site in the world. Only because of the simplicity of it. It's just list. It's just list. I love that. Anyway, little rant there that just drives me nuts. I can hardly even look at CoinDesk anymore. But Cointelegraph, which has not changed it and not run away their viewership, was highlighting how a whale, supposedly the 3rd largest Bitcoin address. What's that mean? That means it has a shit ton of money, in Bitcoin. And it was buying, this address has been buying more Bitcoin in November. And they bought more at 60 or 62,000. And they put another 12 million in it. Now, the naysayers out there are going to say, well, when you're worth, call it 12 billion-ish, what's several million? But that's not the way to look at this. The way to look at this is, hey, somebody has a huge position and they're adding to their position at these prices. Does that mean the bottom is in? No. It just simply means that I don't want to agree with you on everything just because we're on the same team here, but scaling in, I'll say the same thing like I said when we had this conversation when Bitcoin broke out about 20,000. Would you recommend people buy it at 20,000? Yes, unless that's the only time you're going to buy it. Now, it proved to be correct because it's still, well above that. But the idea, you got to get out of this mindset of, hey, I'm going to take X amount right now and put that into this idea, and this is either going to make me rich or go broke. That is just not a overall smart way to invest. So get in the habit of saving a little bit. You don't have to invest every month, but save a little bit. Always have dry capital and scale into these positions.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm pissed at the most is that they found a way to track my Bitcoin holdings now, so I got to be careful. because that's me buying.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So
I look forward to this Christmas bonus season.
And those $1 million mean a lot to me. I'm down a little bit right now, so don't. You think
There's
you're
something
saying
like
stuff, and just that matters to me. I'm a little pissed off.
Do I still have this up? They threw out a fun. The current balance of this address. Now this is not timely, so this is a little off, but it's 108,528 and change Bitcoin, an unrealized income of $4,632,000,000.
And you know what's great about that? Anyone. That could be anyone. That could be anyone. Think about that.
Well, it can't be anyone. It can't be us because we're both still in this room and not on a Gulfstream 5.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about it could be anyone that started buying crypto that early. Like that could have been any. Like a lot of times you're looking at when deals like Rivian come out, right? And you had Ford and Amazon in early, and investors in at $5, $7. That can't be anybody, right? I mean, most people, you're making money on Rivian, good for you. You bought it after whatever, $100, and it's 150, 60, whatever it is today. But in crypto, that's what's so exciting, because you could buy into something in the pennies that could be $20, $30, $50, $70, $100. And you don't have that opportunity a lot. And that's what's exciting, because look, people like to gamble. They want to speculate, and everyone listening to this should speculate with a portion of their money. If you're older, obviously speculate with a little bit less, even if it's 1%, but you should always have money invested as a what if, because if that what if comes out, or that comes to fruition, that what if could be worth 20, 30, 50x of your entire portfolio. And you should always have that kind of exposure to something like that. And the way you do is buying stuff that everybody hates, not buying stuff that everybody likes. But in crypto, where you look at where the innovation's coming from, where's it coming from? I mean, DeFi. Daniel, I still think even people who invest in this, a lot of crypto people, don't understand DeFi in a way of coming from Wall Street and understanding how banks make money, how the credit card processors make money, right? And investment banking, regular banks, how Wall Street makes money. They make money by being a middleman. And that industry has not been disrupted, or hardly been disrupted. There's still middlemen where, you have these investment bankers saying, hey, I know all these people. You have a good idea. Okay, well, I'm going to raise money for you, and I'm going to take a piece of that, right? They do create products. You have a lot of smart people at these. I'm not downplaying it. What I'm saying is that when you eliminate the middleman, which has happened in industry after industry after industry within the internet, with DeFi, now we're talking about the biggest industry in the world, trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars. And you're looking at security tokens infiltrating the bond market, where, it's not a liquid market, and those spreads are huge. And if you look at Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan, look how much money they make every quarter in their fixed income division, and you'll see why. I know some people in that industry, especially one who's, a mentor to me, who's great. I got to actually call him. I haven't called him in a while. One of the largest independent bond funds, but he tells me, like, he's pissed off. He's like, so that's why he's so into security tokens. He wants to be investing in my business, draw a token. But from that perspective of the disruption coming, I mean, people like DeFi, and this is cool. You are looking at credit card processing, tens of trillions of dollars filtering through this. And again, you're putting in the credit card, and they're charging it coming back. So they're just a middleman. Now, if you could eliminate that, which Bitcoin does and some cryptos do, now you open up a whole new world. So, you're looking at what trends, Daniel, really quick. You're looking at DeFi, which is huge, right? And people might say, well, it's been a trend for a little while in crypto, which is like, 2 years. That's a long time in crypto. The metaverse has to flow through crypto. It has to flow through crypto, and it will flow through crypto. And there's crypto companies that have this technology right now, like the Decentraland. That's a recommendation on our newsletter we've done very, very well in. And, they're light years ahead of everybody else, including Facebook. Earn to play, where if you look at this model, Dan, this is amazing to me. This is going to be massive going forward, because if you look at, the current system where we used to go play video games, and video games used to, Asteroids and Missile Command really back in the day. And then you get into the Dave and Buster's model where you play, and then afterwards you get these, tokens or whatever that are on a card, and you go there and you get stuffed animals. Now this is playing video games where you actually earn crypto, which is amazing. And I think you're going to see a big transformation. Not that you're going to see more people get into the gaming industry, but this is like a $200 billion a year industry, somewhere in that level. A lot of that over the next 3 to 4 years, I could see 60% of it, even more, going to earn to play. And these guys like Take-Two and EA and Activision better look at this market, understand it, or you're going to risk being AOL, because this is the new generation. This is the new model, and everyone's going for it right now. But these are things and all the innovations that happen within crypto. So getting back to that, I didn't mean to go on my mini rant since we're running a little late here. But when you look at this, Daniel, the innovation's coming here. It's fantastic. And this is why I want people to invest in it, because it gives you the opportunity to invest in something that can offer you life-changing gains, and you don't have that opportunity anymore, where you might think you're a superstar buying Rivian. Rivian's up 70% since its IPO. That's a maximum you could have made in that investment, while the early investors in at single digits in the dollars have 10 new houses and 3 helicopters that they're going to buy. So crypto offers those gains for you, where you don't see those gains and those returns for individual investors, for the average investor. And that's why it's so exciting. That's why I pushed the newsletter, and that's why I'm glad so many people signed up. And I'm also glad that you've seen this pullback, because we said that it could pull back. We want it to pull back. We have small positions in a lot of these new names where we could add to them, and that's where the opportunity comes. That was long. Sorry.
That was Cliff Notes. Buy Bitcoin. Buy crypto.
There you go. See you later, guys.